everyone, it's Elaine and I'm here with Sweet Stampin' and I'm happy to be back. Sorry for the long break, but I had an amazing time on the Stampin' Up incentive trip and I'm going to be showing you some of the gifts and goodies that I received, but I'm going to wait till the end, so sorry to tease you, but you have to wait until the end. And I have some kits to show you as well. So a lot to do today, so I'm gonna jump right in. Hey, Gwen and Joan, thanks for joining, and Louise and Pam, you guys are awesome. So let's start with this kit. So I'm just gonna show this kit and then I'll do the raffle. So here we go. So here's the kit. This is a new May kit called Share a Smile. So it has lots of fun cards. So here are the cards and envelopes, and of course I have cut them all in half. So I'm getting more than double the cards here. So we have this cute sloth hang in there, and then have a great day. You make me smile. You make me smile. And then I'm not that fond of cacti. So I used one of the other sides of the paper for that one. It's different in the instructions. So the instructions, you make 8 cards, but I doubled it to do more. So that's my extra cacti card. And then I also created this card. It had the You Matter on it, but I wanted to do happy birthday or thank you, so I left it alone. And then same with this card, it said have a great day, but I wanted to change it. And I'm gonna put this on dimensionals. Why in the world did I put this flat? Like, I never put these things flat. I don't know what I was thinking, but I'm gonna change that. And then the sunflowers, I also wanted to do like happy birthday or thank you. And then here are all the extra cards that I'm gonna do. So these two are the back of the frame cards here. It has this little kind of like the Everyday Skies frame, and these are the back of the other cards, and the other two, and the other two, and then I cut up one of the envelopes. So here's an envelope. Hey Karen, thanks for joining. And I think this envelope would make a really cool card. So I'm gonna cut a couple of the envelopes. This is the flap of the envelope, and this is the inside of the envelope. So you can do a lot with the envelopes because they're printed on all of the sides. So you can see how they're printed. They're really cute envelopes. It's a little bit of a different sized card, and it comes with this cute card carrier that you can decorate, put like a belly band or a ribbon around. So I'm gonna keep these out because I'm still kind of working on those. These ones are complete, so I'm gonna put those in there, and then I'm gonna put this one in here as well. So I'm gonna be working on these and making more cards, and I don't think they're all gonna fit in here because of course I made like at least double, but really cute kit that would be great that you could make as a gift. So you could cut all the cards in half and make half for yourself and half as the gift, which I love to do. So a really cute card kit. So Share a Smile. So I made those on the plane when I was heading over to Florida. Okay, the second kit I didn't get a chance to work with, but I wanted to show you what I did and what I plan on doing. So I put everything in my little pouches. Love these pouches. These pouches are from the Container Store. So they're really nice. So I cut some of the cards in half. Like this one I didn't cut in half because it's just blank white on the black back. So this is the Beautiful Blues kit, and it is beautiful. And it makes 9 cards, and the envelopes have this really pretty design on top. So I might end up cutting that off the envelopes. And then we have our pieces here, and then this is really pretty here, and then this is where we'll stamp. And then I cut the rest of the cards in half. So all of these I cut in half, and I'm going to use the I think this is blueberry bushel backing. So they're gonna look kind of like that. So I might change it up though. So I like to do that. So that's the blue cards, the, what did I say? Blueberry, I just forgot the name of it. Blueberry. And then this is the stamp set that goes with it. And then these are the other cards. And then where's the other side of this one? This is the other side. So getting double the cards there. So you're getting 6 plus 6 is 12, plus 3 is 15. Plus I'm gonna use some of these, so might get more cards out of those. And then this is where I cut the flap off of the envelope because I'm gonna be using that. And there's some glimmer gems. So this is gonna be a really, really cool kit to put together. So I will be bringing this on the plane. We're going on a trip this week. Quick trip, so I will be bringing this on the plane with me, and I brought mini or ink spots, so I've got my little ink spots ready, and then I also got the re-inkers, the refills ready just in case. And then last time I forgot to put adhesive in there, so I'm just gonna put some adhesive in there, and then this is ready to go. I could put some dimensionals in there too. Some dimensionals I think would be good. So we'll do a sheet of the little ones and the big ones, one each. And then this is ready to put together, I think. So this should be good. So this is what I do when I go on trips, is I put it all in one of my pouches, and a Daiso pouch or this Container Store pouch, and then I bring it with me on the plane. So those are the two new May kits. So wanted to show you those. Okay, now I'm going to get this ready. We're gonna do the raffle, and the card should be over here. I can get this all out. I don't see the card. Okay, but I have it was the Floral Impressions card. Is that the last one we did? Floral Impressions. I've been trying to make sure I put the card with my little reminder thing, so I did not do a good job this time, but I will figure out the card and send it to you. Okay, so here we're gonna spin, and I don't know why the screen looks like that, but we'll click and see. Oh, where's our screen? What happened? Okay, let's unhide. Okay, there's our names, and we're gonna refresh. There we go. Okay, now we can hide again, and now we can spin. Okay, there we go. All right, who is our lucky winner? Holly. So Holly, I will be sending you the Floral Impressions card that I made. So I'm gonna write it down, Floral Impressions. Okay, so meanwhile, I'm going to bring this back down and then show you a couple of fun things. So here's the first fun thing. My daughter's graduating, and this is her graduation announcement. So I'm having that printed right now, and I will be sending that out to her friends. And then the virtual album retreat is coming, and starting tomorrow, you can order the month by month kit. So it's called the month by month album retreat kit. It's going to be $250, but it includes 12 spreads, so 24 pages, and all the materials to make everything. And the instructions are already out on PDF, and it includes flip flaps and the page protectors, but it does not include the album. So you will need to purchase an album, or you can use it in an album that you already have. So that is orderable tomorrow. Once these kits sell out, they sell out. They're not going to make more. So make sure you get them before they're gone. And this is going to be virtual July 16th through 18th, and Mountain Time 2 to 10:30 p.m. And it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to try to participate in it as much as I can, and might even be going live and doing some of my own fun things with this. So make sure to check that out. I sent an email about it, so check that too. And then just a reminder, our paper pumpkins for last month, April, is available. Either you have received it already as a thank you for being one of my subscribers, or you can purchase it for just $15, which is really amazing considering you're getting 12 amazing tutorials. And when I say amazing, I mean like totally amazing, because there are former artisan designers on this team, and the cards are just amazing, and the projects, and there's some scrapbook pages too. So really, really cool stuff. And then the last thing is, and I don't know if I have my graphic ready for it yet. Well, we'll just go ahead and do this graphic. So there's a sale coming up. So all suites and all the products from the suites. So if you want just the embellishments, or just the ribbon, or just the paper, or just the embossing folder, or just the bundle, they were all going to be on sale, buy one, get one half off. So this is while supplies last. So again, you know, make sure you get what you want. So your things that you want don't sell out. But that's coming up June 3rd. So lots of fun things coming up. And then there's new online exclusives this month, and also they're coming out in July. I just kind of feel a little bit overloaded with all of the new products and everything that's going on, but I am doing my best to keep up with it. So let's go back here. And there we go. And then this one, yay. Okay, so now we're gonna do the kit. Okay, so here's the kit. May 2025 Mountain Majesties. So definitely more of a masculine kit, and time for Father's Day and any masculine cards that you need. So I did make one of the regular ones. So here's my regular one. Of course I cut it in half. You can tell that I cut it in half because it's on a white card base. And then this one down here is this one, You Mean the World to Me. And it's cool because it has all these layers. So this is a layer, the vellum is a layer, this is a layer, and same on this. There's four layers on here. So that's cool. And then the last one I think is my favorite. It is the one with the trees. I think that's really cool. And this has a ton of layers too. You've got this vellum layer, you've got this layer, and you've got this layer. And then the sentiment was already printed, and you get to stamp some birds on this one and stamp the birds on this one. So these are the original 3, okay? So now I'm gonna show you some of my alternatives, and we're gonna make one because I wanna have enough time to go through some things. Okay, so here is the first one, pretty basic, pretty simple, very similar to the other one. So where did the other one go? Yeah, but I just did the one layer. So I simplified it and I stamped the birds in Lost Lagoon. So pretty simple. And then here's the next one where I just trimmed 3 pieces of one of the sides and space them a little bit. And then this is the label from the add-on dies. So this is a label that you can get. And then these are the Secret C in color flat pearls. I think they're so pretty. And I think the Secret C looks really nice with these colors here. So I added that. Okay, so those are kind of the iterations of that. Well, actually there's one more. So here's another one. And this one, I used the Everyday Arches, such cool dies. And I also used the Soft Waves embossing folder. And I made an easel card. So, and then this right here is the envelope, the inside of the envelope. So I cut up all of the envelopes. So there's Misty Moonlight, Lost Lagoon, and Petal Pink envelopes. So you're gonna see all of the envelopes in these cards. Yeah, I totally agree. When I first saw it, I kind of thought, ho hum, you know, we'll see. What am I gonna be able to do with this kit? But once I got the kit and started working with it, I love it now. Love, love, love it. I mean, these cards are so fun, okay? And they get even better. So I can't show you this card. This is my tutorial card right here. Tease. Okay, so not showing you that card. But I thought it would be really fun to pair the Sunrise Sailing bundle with this paper pumpkin kit. So this one is a hybrid embossing folder and die kit, where you place the sailboat die inside, and then you'll place your paper. So I'm just going to grab any old paper here inside, and you line it up however you stamped it. And then when you run it through, it's going to cut and emboss the paper for you. So I will be showing you exactly how this is done. And it also has some wave, like edge dies, some cloud dies. I love cloud dies. I'm so happy to have cloud dies. And then some little sailboats and some birds. So really, really cool. I have a lot of fun ideas. Okay, so here are the cards that I made with the Sunrise Sailing. Isn't that cool? So basically, this is the back of this card right here. This is the back. And I ran it through the embossing folder and then stamped this in Misty Moonlight and ran it through the embossing folder, added some clouds, and then stamped You're the Greatest. This is the stamp set that comes with the paper pumpkin. So you've got You Mean the World to Me, To a Wonderful Man, Happy Birthday, Happy Father's Day, You're the Greatest, Best Dad Ever, I Love You. So I like it because it has Happy Birthday and You're the Greatest, You Mean the World to Me, so you can use it for other occasions, not just Father's Day. Isn't that so cool? Yes, I hope it comes back in stock soon because I think these two go together so perfectly. So cool. Okay, so that's the back of that card. Let's see. Then we have this card, and here is this card. I didn't do the back this time. It's just the front, but kind of similar thing where I have embossed and cut the sailboat out. I stamped it in Lost Lagoon and added some clouds. So those two go together. And then these two I made with the envelopes. So this one, this is the Petal Pink envelope. And then I just used some of the layers and I just randomly put them together. So I've got a Misty Moonlight layer, a Pecan Pie, Misty Moonlight, and then these two together. So there's another one. And then this one, I tore everything. So I tore all of the layers, and then I did stamp on the vellum. You can kind of see that with Lost Lagoon to kind of make it look like water. And then I stamped Best Wishes on the cloud, and that's from the Sunrise Sailing. It has Best Wishes, which I think are great. And then stamped the birds as well. So super fun. going with this. And so now I'm gonna show you another card that I am going to make with this. I'm gonna put these cards away so they don't get in my way. And we're gonna start with Lost Lagoon. And so we're gonna start with the front and the back of the card that I've already cut to 4 by 5 1/4. And so this piece is just going to be adhered down to the back here, minus my hair. My hair is everywhere. Woohoo! Okay, so this goes on the back. And darn, I even see those little tabby things on this piece here. So just gotta trim those off. Don't like them. Okay, so here's our back piece. And then this piece I'm gonna cut into 2. So I'm gonna cut it, so this is 2 1/8. So I'm gonna cut, let's see, this one, should I do 2? Okay, I'm gonna do 1/16. And I think that's gonna be better. Yep. So I did, I guess 15/16. And somehow that always turns out better. Gosh, I could have done the whole thing, I think, here. Maybe. Nah, I think it's better cut. Okay, so now I'm going to adhere this down. And so this is, you can see it's like a Z-fold card. Okay, put that away. And then put this on the front piece. Okay, so there's our Z-fold. And so hopefully it kind of looks like one continuous scene here. And then I have this piece of 8 1/2 by 1 1/2 Mossy Meadow. That's gonna go across the bottom to make a double Z-fold card. But we're gonna add some of these pieces as well. So this piece is gonna go behind here, I think. It looks it's supposed to go down there. So maybe I will make it go down there. I don't know. We'll see what I think. Okay, I don't know what I think about that. Okay, maybe we'll use that, but I will be using these 2 pieces right here. These come with the card, and I think they will look cool after I cut off that silly little tab thing. A little bit harder to get on the vellum. Okay, so I'm just gonna put a little bit of adhesive where the other piece is going to cover it. And I'm gonna cut the little tabs off of here. Okay, did I get them? Hope so. And this one, I think I'm gonna put this one on dimensionals. I think that will look cool. So let's do some dimensionals on, I think I'll do this big one here. Yeah. Okay. So we will put that one there. Uh-oh, I can see it. Darn. Darn. I'm gonna have to fix that somehow. The only way I can think of to fix that though is to take it off and take off the adhesive back there. Okay, well, I'll figure it out later. Okay, so we're gonna adhere this little piece to the back. And then we're gonna fold this over, and this will be stuck right here. And I don't think I'm gonna add this piece in. So I'm gonna put that aside. Okay, because I think that will work. I mean, I guess I could put like half of it there. Nah, nope, nope. Okay, so now I want to stamp some birds in Lost Lagoon. So that's kind of our main color here. And so the birds are coming from the stamp set that comes with the kit. And then this lone bird is from the Sunrise Sailing right here. So we have a big bird, big bird. And then we have some more little birds. So we're gonna do a little bit of perspective here. So we're gonna have the little birds kind of up in here, okay? And then we'll do some of the little birds up here. So those birds are far away. And then this bird is up closer. And we'll do a couple of those. Okay, so those are all of our birdies. Okay, now I can use this from the textured notes, or I can use this from the add-on dies. But first, let's stamp. Let's see if we can fit our sailboat on this piece here. Might be too short. Okay, so I've got a big piece here. All right, so let's do Lost Lagoon and Pecan Pie. I'm gonna do 2 colors, and we're gonna do Pecan Pie on the bottom and Lost Lagoon on the top. Okay. I feel like I need to ink right there a little bit more. Okay, so now I'm going to stamp this over here. Okay, and then we're gonna add a little bit of depth. And I just have a little scratch paper here so I can stamp off. So I can stamp a lighter color in here. And that looks nice. And then we'll do this one, Lost Lagoon, the sail. I think that looks nice. There's a piece of something on my sail there. Okay, that's better. Okay, so then I'm going to cut this out. And we're gonna use the dies. Put that over there. And so we take the embossing folder and we take the sailboat die, and we're going to place this inside on the side that has the logo. And then we'll just place this generally where we think it should go. And then we're gonna flip it over and scooch it so that it's gonna cut where we want it to. And then we're gonna run it through the machine and voila! It's gonna come out like that. I didn't wanna bring the machine over, too lazy. Okay, so here's our boat. Okay, and it is going to be sailing along here. And I think I kind of want it to disguise my sentiment here. So I might have to move my sentiment over. I feel like that's kind of strange, but maybe this one would look better if I moved it over. Okay. All right, what do you guys think? Should I do the textured notes dies or should I do the add-on dies? They'll both be covered. So let's put a little bit of a dimensional, where did I just put them? On this, just like right there. And The sailboat's gonna be kind of hanging in the air a bit. Just gonna tuck it in under here. Why is it so hard this time? There we go. It's like I'm hitting something. Okay, whoops. Scoocha, scoocha. Like right there. Okay, there's our sailboat. What did we say? Textured? Okay, textured. Oh, good. Thanks for coming, Tiffany. And thank you, Louise. All right, so we're gonna do happy birthday, because I like the happy birthday, and the Lost Lagoon. And I might even trim it a little bit, since the happy birthday isn't that long. I think I'm going to trim it. So there's happy birthday. And trim. Gonna trim it, and maybe I'll center it, or I could trim it with the dies. Yeah, I could do that. That would be kind of tricky with this die though, I think, because I don't know if I could get these lines to match up, but I'll try that one day. So we'll do, yeah, I feel like now that it's trimmed, it needs to be on this side. But dimensionals, yes. We'll do dimensionals. Okay. Dimensionals, and I'm just gonna stick it over here right on the edge. Happy birthday. And then another fun thing that we can do, oh, you know what would have been really fun is if I would have done, well, the green, I don't know if the green is really waves, it's supposed to be grass, but you could do that. So you could cut that with the wave die, and that would be pretty cool. Okay, now we need a few clouds. I love the clouds. So, I stamped that right where a cloud should probably be. So we'll do one of these clouds. And then, maybe one of those. One of these up there. Let's see. I have a few more clouds, but I feel like maybe I will cut that one in half. We could do that, but I kind of like this round thing, and I don't want that to be obscured, but nah, I think it's good. I think that's good. I think that should be good. Okay, 1, 2, 3. And just ran out of dimensionals. Okay, and if you remember from before, I said keep these, because what if you're like, oh, I decide I'm not going to use that cloud. Ta-da! You can save it for later. So I have a whole stack of these that I keep for many reasons, and you guys have seen some of them. Okay, I'm going to put this one over here, and then break out some new dimensionals. Okay, and then I think this one went over here. And this one went up here. Okay, we're gonna cut it. So I'm just gonna cut it straight down, kind of. And then it's just hanging off the side there. There we go. And this is our double Z-fold card. Isn't that cool? And if you wanted, you could texture all of these pieces using the embossing folder. That might be cool too, to go through and give that texture as well. But I just wanted to do it plain. And you could tear this and then tear those. That would look cool too. But it's just a fun card. Just so fun. Thank you so much. So, but I will be cutting that one out too. Okay, so last card, and then gonna show you the goodies from the incentive trip. So here are all the pieces from the envelopes that I cut out. So the back side, the inside, the flap. So there's lots and lots of pieces that you can work with here. You know, like I did here. This is an envelope, and then I did it here too. That's an envelope. So lots of good ways to use the envelope. Okay, so now we're gonna do, are we gonna do it this way? Let's see, what was I going to do? Okay, and again, magic of TV, I already have the boat ready. And then this, and I've got my Father's Day ready. And I had this, so I was debating about using that, but I think I'm not going to. And then I still have, look at all these pieces that I have left over still. So I still have all of these pieces. So 4 more pieces from one card and 2 more pieces left of that card. And then I still have 3 pieces of this card, which I am totally planning on using because they're so cool. And there's another kit that I wanted, not kit, bundle that I wanted to show you that I think would be perfect with this kit. I ordered it, but I did not order it in time. I forgot about the Memorial Day weekend, and so it it obviously didn't arrive today. So it is the Scenic Adventure. So let's go here. So it's the Scenic Adventure stamp set. So the trees, and there's clouds, and then waves, you know, adventure, you're amazing, can't wait to see you. Some those look like flowers. And then the dies are perfect. So you could use the dies to cut out like the vellum and so many things. So you could create really cool cards using that bundle with this kit, which I still am planning on doing. So that's why I am reserving all of these, because you could stamp like more trees on here. I think that would be really cool. You could stamp trees on here. You could stamp the clouds on here. You could stamp the water on here. So many things. Okay, so this one, I don't think I wanted to do it this way. I think I wanted to do it because I love doing the other way. And this is not straight at all. So let's straighten this one out a little bit. Okay. Sometimes when I cut envelopes out, they don't turn out straight. Okay, now it's a little short. Okay, so this could be a simple one where you could just tear. And what's cool is, check it, you have 2 out of 1 piece there. And then you could stamp some of the waves on there. And then this would be just a simpler card using one of the envelopes. You could even, now you could stick the vellum back here too and add some of the vellum in there. So I'm gonna tear that too. I'm just gonna tear it all the way down. So that would be cool. So let's do that. I'm gonna make this one a tearing one. Oh, I like it. I likes it. Okay. I wonder if the background should be white, because I feel like it's too much misty moonlight. So let's see if it's white, if it pops a little bit more. So I think I'm gonna like it in white better. So that's gonna go there, that's gonna go there. We can pull this up a little bit more. And then we've got our sailing boat that we can kind of stick in, you know, wherever. We could even do another layer down there. I think I have another vellum piece. Let's see, where did I hide it? So here are all of these. And then here it is. So I still have some more pieces from the kit. So I could make this another vellum piece in here. I could cut it in half and tear some right there. Or just tear some right there, I think might be good. Yeah, let's do that. just gonna cut some of this off. And so I still have some vellum that I can use for another card, but now I can just tear this just a very, very little bit. Okay, and I'm just gonna tear it all the way to the bottom here. And ooh, that kind of looks cool with the boat under the vellum. There we go, I like it. Okay, stick that there. Okay, looking good. Okay, now let's layer this all together. How am I gonna layer the vellum without it showing? I think I'm gonna try glue dots. And you might still be able to see them, but I think it will be okay. I'm just gonna put it in the corners. And stick that down. Okay, good, good, good. And then we're gonna put a little bit of adhesive on the bottom of this. Doot, doot. And make sure this sticks up a bit so we can see it. And then we're gonna put a little bit of sticky on the very bottom of this. And I don't think we need like this part right here. So I'm just gonna get rid of that because it's extra bulk. And we can put this kind of up a little bit. Yeah, I like it. Okay, now we can put this on our card. And you could even, I could have used some dimensionals on that too. I think that would have looked nice. Maybe dimensional on this whole piece here. No. I think a dimensional on the other pieces would have looked better. But I'm not gonna worry about that right now. Okay. Ugh. Ugh. Sorry, I gotta peel this up because my edges are not quite straight, so I'm gonna have to trim both sides. Well, I did it again. Trim that a little bit. Just a little bit. Oops, that's too much. That's a lot of paper. Yeah, didn't quite like that. I'm gonna have to use my stronger guillotine, but we'll just trim for now. Have I tried Seal Plus on the vellum? Yes, I have, and yes, it does seem to show up less, but I can still see it. Isn't it annoying when you can see? I just, ugh. Anyway. Okay, so there we go, all trimmed, and this one's gonna open this way, and then we can stick this in here. We can just use dimensionals. And just a couple here, and then we'll do some mini ones on the bottom. I'm just gonna put them in the middle. Okay. So there we go. Gonna tuck that in a little bit. Super cute. And then it's gonna be a Father's Day card. So I have already stamped and trimmed this down. And then we can add that down here, up here, there, here. Here or here? I I think right here. We'll just do that, and then if I don't like it, I'll change it. Okay, so lots of fun things that you can do with this kit. I love it. I also cut out more everyday arches. But this one, I used the basic gray, and I think that one looked better. So I'm gonna make more cards with those, but I'm gonna be using the Scenic Adventure, except for that one, because I'm gonna cut that one out. But super fun cards that you can make. So let's bring them out again. Just can't do that one. Oh, yeah, so here's the ones that we made. We made this one and this one, and then here are, that one's the really simple one, and here are the other ones. So many cool fun cards that you can make with this kit and the Sunrise Sailing. And let's see, it said it was going to be back in stock this week, so let's go back here, and it looks like it wants me to sign back in again. What? Okay, so hopefully it will be back in stock soon. And don't forget, if you subscribe or if you want to purchase the tutorials, you're going to get this one as well, which is, it's really amazing. You're gonna love it. It's a really cool fun fold card, and I'm gonna be typing up the tutorial on that. And now I'm gonna show you the goodies from the incentive trip. So here is our name badge, super fun, and everything had a little theme. So you've got all this fun, look at the penguin. Some of you might already know what the theme was. The penguin, and the umbrella, the spoon, and the hat, okay? So keep that in mind. This is the little tag that we got on our door. So just a little Stampin' Up tag. So super fun. You can totally make that into a card. And I'm just signing back in, maybe. Oh my gosh. Okay. And then this is a gift I got from my friend Natalie Travis, and it's a cute little notebook. And it could be like an autograph book or just a notebook. I think I'm gonna make it my autograph book. So I'm gonna make a little thing that has my name on it and say autograph. See, it says autograph book. So this is gonna be my autograph book. Here is my swap. I finally get to show off my swap. So I did the Mickey ears, and then this is a flap. And we've got happy birthday to someone worth celebrating every single day. And then there's a little pocket for a gift card. So super fun. I used the paper from the Marbled Elegance. Why isn't this going back in? The Marbled Elegance, because I thought that was cute, kind of like Mickey-ish paper. Okay, ordering inventory status report. Okay, so now swaps. So that's the map of the area. And then here are the swaps. So this is the card swap that I did. So I got this notes and totes, and the person embossed the tote. Really cool. And then put, I think it is something like crystal effects on the glasses to make them shiny, and on the water bottle. So super cute, super fun. And then somebody else did a Mickey card. Really fun. My cards are sliding away. And then this one I thought was a fun card, the way they layered the different die pieces and then put the DSP through. So that I was taking out to examine further. And then we have, this is from the, oh, I get these two mixed up. I can't remember if it's the annual catalog or the online. I think it's the annual catalog one. And I think this is the online one. So this comes out like that. Oops, like that. And then here we've got, oh, this goes with this. And we've got a sailboat one. These Wink of Stella. And then this one is cute. So you untuck it, untuck it, and then it pulls a gift card up. So you can tuck a little gift card in there. And this is the slot or the slit punch. And then you just tuck the edges back in. So that's super cute. So that's Chrissy Folk. And then here's a pretty one. Love the colors. That is Amy. And then we've got this one, very similar to what we did at On Stage. And then here's a German one, very pretty. Martina. And this one, also very pretty. So they just stamped the stamp over the die and then did a whole bunch of splatters. And then this one is the same die. They did it on the Everyday Arches, which I think is cool. And then here's another one with the sunrise sailing. And they made it look like you're looking out of a boat at another sailboat. And then this one's cool. They used the Everyday Arches upside down. I thought that was cool. Connie. And then this one is a fun fold. So this piece right here is folded over. This is Karen Duke. Oh, and this one's so cute with the cookies. Some chocolate chip cookies. And this one, I think is, yeah. Let's see, Lori Kraus. I thought this one was super cute with all the balloons. I think those are the Potions dies, I think. But super cute. Super, super cute. Lori Heiling. Very creative. And then this is with the celebratory sips. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Sorry. Woo! And then this is from Natalie Travis. She used the more, I think it's more messages or many messages. Porthole. Yes, I was trying to say porthole. And another one. Let's see. Oh, this is Sarah, my friend Sarah. And this is the beautiful gallery. They fussy cut that. Holy cow, that's a lot of fussy cutting. And then this is super cute, where they put all the sequins on there. And another cute one. Jennifer Cotton. And then this is the Scenic Adventures stamp set that I'm going to use. I wish I had it. Yeah, Scenic Adventure Bundle. And look at how cool that is. How in the heck did they do that? They embossed that with Mickey. Tina Zink. And it's also the Scenic Adventures. So I thought that was cool. And then we got these cute little cards with that same design. So, and then we each got a card from Sarah. So this also kind of had the similar colors. So those are all the cards. And then here are the some of the gifts. So they had a Polaroid station. And so here's my picture with Sarah that her husband Sean took. So I've got a picture with Sarah. So let me clear these out of the way. So we got this, how come there's no name on it? I think these are Memories and More cards. That's interesting. There's like no name on it. Oh, is it part of the kit? It might be part of the kit. It's part of a kit. That's right. Okay. un momento, I'll show you the rest of the kit with that. Okay, so these are you get to spin the wheel every day. And these are the gifts that I got each day for spinning the wheel. So I got Charming Day. Of course I picked it because of the roses, the flowers. I can't wait to use it. There's a die set that goes with it. I got the Autumn Trees dies, and I'm very excited about those as well. There's a stamp set that goes with it. So I'm excited to see that as well. And this one, it feels like there's 2 sets in here. Yes, look at that. The tree, the deer. Oh, very cool. You can layer that on the tree. Very, very cool. So I'm excited for this one. I think these are the upcoming online exclusives. So let's see if I can tuck these back in here. So I got those, and then I got the paper. So this is some of the new Christmas paper. Christmas tags and more, mix and match, specialty designer series paper. So this looks fun. Let's see what this looks like here. So we've got some die cuts in the back there. And then there's a lot. 1, 8, 5, 8. I think 8 sheets of each. So there's 8 of those and 8 of those. Yep, and then those. And then, oh, I love the plaid. I've got some ideas for the plaid. And then a bunch of die cuts. So that looks very fun. That could be a fun class to do. Just use this, and there's cards. Cards and envelopes that go with it. You could use those. And then my friend Natalie gave me this patch. It's a new point of view. Cool Mickey patch. So that's the pieces. And then I did the 3D swap. So let me just tuck all of those away. And this is the 3D swap over here. And so this is my friend Anne. She always puts chocolates in these. So I'm pretty sure there's some kind of goodies. Oh, they're little pepperminties. Little peppermints. Oops, okay. So this is cute. She used what are these dies again? These nested essential dies for the top. That's a cute idea. And then she also did this one. And she used the textured notes. So, and what did we put in here? Ooh, double dark chocolate. Thank you very much. You could also do, I think, Kleenex tissues in there, so that's fun. Oh good, that came right off. So those are hers, and then this is super cute. I think it's a little book, Disney themed. So super, super cute, Disney magic. Oh, for little selfies. Cute. Cute, cute, cute. These are the flip-flaps. I love it. Great idea. Okay, I'm totally gonna use this. I love it. So cool. Okay, now we have a self-closing box, Karen Titus. And it kind of reminds me of the sour cream box. The sour cream box. Oh, there's 2 in there. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, 3. And it's coffee, so it goes with the whole coffee theme here. So, whoop. So cute. Okay, self-closing box. Stick that in there so it has the instructions with it. And then this one looks like, let's see. There might be some instructions or something in here. Oh my gosh, I can't. She better not have written this 23 times, 26 times. She probably did. Okay, so she filled these out. More messages and her contact information, but that's pretty, except it's kind of hiding the time to celebrate. And so what do we got here? How do we open this without ruining it? Is this a belly band? I'm not seeing. That's cut. Does this have a flap? Ooh, I might have to figure this out later because I don't want to destroy it. Okay, we'll figure that one out later. And then here's a cute little Mickey rosette and a cute, look how cute that is, a Mickey tote. So cute. And then Sarah, I think, made this. So it's got tea in it and a biscuit. So Sarah Wilson, different Sarah. Okay, I thought it was Sarah. And this I thought was really cute too. So it opens like this, I think. Uh-oh. What am I doing? Is it this way? Do you pull? Oh yeah, you pull this. And then I think this is a little scraper to like scrape up when you make a mistake, or scrape up, you know, when you want to take a label off or something. So I'm keeping that, but I am going to figure this box out because I think it's super cute. So it just tucks right in there. Cool. And then we've got a turtle notebook. You're totally awesome from Rosemary. And we've got some tea and honey with the little cheers, super cute. And that is by, oh my gosh, I was gonna guess it was by Alicia. I am right. And then this one I put together, and it had the little magnets that I love so much on there, and it had this cute Mickey Kleenex. So this is a cute little box. I like boxes. Oh, this just got pulled. Okay, so this is another cute little box. And then it, I guess it tucks inside, or does it tuck here? I'm not sure. I think it tucks here, yeah. And then this comes around and tie a bow or something. So I was already kind of looking at that one. And then this one is pretty cool. It is a easel calendar. Oh no, note. I thought it was a calendar, but a notepad. So here's a little notepad, and you can put the easel on it. Oops, and it says just a note. I'm gonna tack that back down. So I thought that was cute. And there's just one envelope. I'm gonna have to glue that one back down. And here's another cute little notebook. And this one is super cute. It is the two of the everyday arches put together. And then we have something in there, maybe a treat, usually a treat. And let's see, is this magnet? Oh, it's tied, and it's a tea bag. So a little tea bag in there. Okay, cute, cute. So lots of good ideas here. And then we have a popcorn box. Nobody's butter than you. So you can pop that out, and that goes together. She even put popcorn. I can't believe she brought all this popcorn. Oh my gosh. I would not have brought popcorn. Maybe I would have. Okay, so a popcorn box. Cute. And then we have a cute little pouch here with some crystal lights and some candies in it. Oh, Kim makes the cutest things. And then this is a sandwich bag with some tags that you could use as a gift. And then I'm not sure, oh, they cut this out of a window sheet. And that is the Scenic Adventure again. Terry Gaines. And then this is the calendar one. I knew there was a calendar one. So here's a calendar one. I should probably bust that out and use that. And then this one was pretty cool. It's a frame, and so you can pop this up and I'm gonna put one of my pictures that I took on the trip there. I think that will be cool. And then we have an 8.5 by 11 scrapbook pieces of scrapbook pages that you could put. So Stampin' Tidbits. Add each scrappin' tidbit to your scrapbook pages. Amy Combs. Oh, cute, Amy. They feel kind of magnetic too or something. Okay, so they're little bits that you could scrapbook on. Very cute. So lots and lots of fun 3D items that I will be looking at and looking through and using for gifts and gifts for my retreats too. I love that one. That one's so fun. And that one, this one's cool too. I really want to figure this one out. I'm gonna have to take it apart though to do that. I don't like taking it. Oh, it's fine. It's not that hard to take apart. Okay. It'll be fine, Elaine. Okay, so now let's tuck this back in. This time around, I'm trying to keep the project with the person so I know who did it. So if I make it, I can give them credit for it. And I love this one so much. I'm gonna eat those. And those go back in, and I'm just gonna glue that super quick because it's gonna keep like popping up. So I just wanna glue it down so it doesn't get ripped off. Ta-da! Okay, so just a couple more things to show you. Hang in with me, okay. So this is the big, cute box that we got. Okay, let me go to this view. Here is the box that we got, and it was full of treats and snacks that we could take with us. And it collapses down flat. You just pull the sides out and you can collapse it down flat. So this is gonna be a fun little bag that I can put things in. So like right now, I have some of my pouches, and those can fit in there nicely. So there's that. And then I also got a Stampin' Up shopping bag, always needed. So I'm gonna put that in my car. And then I went, my friend showed me Vera Bradley stores, and now I'm a little bit obsessed with her. I tried to find one in my area, and it's like an hour away is the closest one. But they had one in Disney Springs, and so I got a couple of cute little wallets, and you could get this for $10 if you purchased a certain amount. And so I thought that was really cute. So I got another shopping bag because you can never have too many shopping bags, right? Okay, and then I'm gonna, let's see, will this fit? This is not gonna fit very well, so I'm gonna just hold it here. Okay, so here is a scrapbook page that I got as part of the swap, and I just kept it in the box. And then this goes with this new upcoming kit that we got called Make a Memory Scrapbooking Kit. So this kit is coming out, I think, next month, and it is a scrapbooking kit. And so it has all of this fun paper along with fun die cuts, lots of die cuts, and then word stickers. And I gave, the reason why this is open is because I gave my German ones to my German friend Danny. We all popped out our things and gave our German one. So this thing I was looking at and wondering, where did this come from, is from this kit as well. So you've got these cards as well that you can use for the scrapbooking kit. And then, okay, so I'm gonna put that back, and then what else did I need to put in there? Oh, I was gonna use one of these bags to hold those papers, because I don't want them to get lost. So I'm gonna put this in the bags. In the bag. It's too big. Okay, so that's that kit. So that's coming out. So we got a kit. And then on our last day there, we got this super, super cool paper. I haven't even opened it yet. But let's take a look at it. I'm very excited to see it. And it is some 12 by 12 special designer series paper just for the trip. And so have you figured out the kind of theme? We stayed at the Grand Floridian, and it's the theme of the Grand Floridian. So we have carousel, horse, a kite, a penguin, a nice shoe, some tea, an umbrella. So really, really fun. Okay, so let's see what this looks like. Let's go back to this view here. Let me clean up a little bit. Okay, and so here's, do we get 2 of these sheets? Oh yes, we get 2. Oh, cute penguins. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Oh, carousel, horse. Ooh, look at that. That's a cool sheet. That's really cool. Super cool. And then kites and hats. Oh, and this, yep. Very, very cool. So cool. Okay, so what was the theme? Does anybody know? Of course, it's a Disney theme, a Disney movie. So lots and lots of fun stuff. Okay, so I'm just scratching my head here trying to think if I missed anything, but I think that is pretty much it for all of my fun trip stuff. And I hope you guys enjoyed seeing all my alternative cards with the Mountain Majesties May paper pumpkin kit. Okay, let's give you more hints. Okay, the umbrella, a big bag, the carousel horses that come off the carousel, penguins, yes, tap dancing, Mary Poppins. So the Grand Floridian is Mary Poppins, and it was so fun because there were pictures of, you know, paintings with a little Mary Poppins floating in the sky. The ceiling lights were glass birds, and one bird was a glass penguin. Very cool. All the little details were really, really cool. And so it was really fun to see. And so, yes, the whole theme was Mary Poppins. And that was the theme of the Grand Floridian and the theme of all of Stampin' Up's things that they gave us. So very cute, very fun. So next week is June. Crazy. June. And my foreign exchange student that was here last year is gonna be here. And we'll have June 10th, 3rd, 10th, 17th, and 24th. I'm actually gonna be here this whole month. So I am gonna be showing you online exclusives and new catalog items, and I have to redo my list, but I think, let's see. Okay, sorry. Somebody just sent me a note about something. Okay, schedule, Stampin' schedule. So originally I was gonna do the beautiful gallery, and I wasn't feeling well that day. So now 6/3, okay, I think that's what I'm gonna do. And then I'm gonna move this down to here. And we did not do florals in bloom yet. And so we'll move that down here. So upcoming is beautiful gallery and florals in bloom. And then I also have the Notes and Totes bundle, which is going to be super cool. So I'll move that down. And very cool. So I forgot to type in here paper pumpkin. And then I need to type that in for June too. So 1, 2, 3, we'll move that. And this is gonna be paper pumpkin again. Okay, so we've got beautiful gallery, florals in bloom, and then we'll do, I think the Notes and Totes. So hope you guys will join me. I have so many ideas in my head waiting to come out. So you'll never know what comes out next. I do have a fun folds class coming up. We're gonna make some really cool fun fold cards. And so you can get a to-go kit for $35, and that includes shipping. So contact me if you're interested in that, or you can go to my website, sweetstampin.com, and register for the class and choose the to-go option. Hope you guys have a great rest of the week, a great rest of your month of May, and I will see you guys in